Hi guys, No Skill Killer here, and today we're going to be playing Would You Rather. Now I'm sure most of you guys know what Would You Rather is, but for those of you that don't, Would You Rather is a game that gives you two choices, and you have to decide whether you would rather do choice A or choice B. Now most of the time, these choices aren't very good either way, but we're going to try to decide anyway. Now, one thing before we do get started, I want to apologize. I'm not sure how I can get it, so I just show the choices. If I can figure out how to do it in the video editor, I'll go ahead and do it, and you can just disregard this message. But for now, I'm just going to play it as it is, and you'll be able to see everything that's on the browser as it is. I'll try not to leave any of my porn tabs open before I start playing. So let's get started. Would you rather control the emotions of those around you or control the weather? Now, controlling the emotions of those around you might be beneficial, but in the long run, I believe controlling the weather would be better. Not only can you zap people with lightning and sweat them out, but I live in Nevada and I'm a bus driver. So on days that it's really raining out, or it's snowing, or there's a blizzard, I'd rather be able to control the weather just to pretty much shut it off so I can just do my job without any worries. So I'm going to control the weather. Only 48% of people decided to control the weather. You guys are horrible. Rather control people's emotions than controlling literally, basically the earth. Let's go. Would you rather have a child in 7th grade and raise it, or never have kids or adopt? Now, this is kind of tough. Would I rather have a child while I was in 7th grade or never have kids? I do want kids eventually, and I do want to adopt at least one kid. But 7th grade is really early to be having kids. But I do want kids, so I would have kid 7th grade and raise it. And more people agree with that than never having kids. So I picked good there. Would you rather snort one crushed up Altoid mint or take a shot of Tabasco sauce? This is not good either way. They both sound horrible. But I am not good with spicy food or anything. It really messes up my stomach. So I'm going to have to choose the Altoid mint just because in the long run it'll probably be less bothersome to me. Most people would rather take the Tabasco sauce. Fair enough. Would you rather win the World Series or win the Super Bowl? I don't follow either sport very often, but football is more widely watched than baseball, so I'm going to have to go with the Super Bowl, and so does the majority of people. Would you rather get $20,000 worth of jewelry or get $10,000 worth of electronics? Now, I can get $20,000 worth of jewelry and sell it and then get even more electronics, or I can just get the $10,000 worth of electronics. I think I'm going to go with the $20,000 worth of jewelry because if I turn around and sell it all off, then that's just more computer parts and more game systems that I can buy in the future. And I can use it for other stuff that I need. Looks like most people disagree with me. Would you rather have every commercial be an annoying Geico ad for the rest of your life, or have every commercial be a Verizon Can You Hear Me Now ad for the rest of your life? Oh. Well, I typically don't have commercials. I don't have cable. I use streaming services like Netflix and Hulu and Crunchyroll. But if I have to, I'm assuming that it also means ads on YouTube and ads on Facebook and stuff. So I would probably have to choose the Verizon Can You Hear Me Now ad because there could be more variety to it. And not as many people agree with me. Would you rather stab yourself in the stomach with a 5-inch blade or cut the tips of all your own fingers? That is not a good choice either way. The 5 inches is pretty long, so I might have to cut the tips off of all my own fingers. Neither one of those ideas sounds good at all, but cutting off the tips of my fingers is less likely to kill me than stabbing myself with a 5-inch blade. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all the tips of my fingers off. Most people disagree with that. Okay. Would you rather be captured by a wild tribe in the jungle or be captured by pirates at sea? I'd rather be captured by pirates simply because there's more of a chance that I'll be ransomed off. And there's a chance that if a wild tribe in the jungle captures me, that I could be eaten. So I'm going to go ahead and be captured by pirates. And if that's racist, I'm sorry, guys, but the numbers don't lie. Would you rather be your favorite video game character or be your favorite movie character? I play so many video games that I don't know exactly what my favorite character would be. I know one of my favorite games is Borderlands, so could I choose which characters I am from any of the games? Or be my favorite movie character? I don't really have one. If I'd have to pick, my favorite movie is Chronicle. And although it would be really cool to be able to do telekinesis and be able to fly around and all that, that didn't end too well for any of the guys. Only one of them survived. So I'm going to have to choose my favorite video game character. And most people agreed with me. Would you rather be stuck in a room with dead bodies or eat 5 spiders? So the thing is, how long am I stuck in a room with the dead bodies? What kind of dead bodies are they? I do not like spiders. So eating 5 spiders is a no-go for me, like, period. And it doesn't specify whether they're alive or dead, whether they're poisonous or venomous or not. So I might have to be stuck in the room with dead bodies, depending on how long I'm stuck in there for. And most people agree with me. Spiders are not very well liked. Would you rather start your own business, which is doomed to fail, or work for other people at low salaries? So, starting your own business, which is doomed to fail, if you know ahead of time, that would really suck. And that might be the reason that you end up failing, is because you know that your company is going to fail, so you don't take proper precautions. But working for other people at low salaries, I mean, I guess you're guaranteed to have money with that one. You won't have a lot of money, but at least you'll be able to make rent. So I'm going to pick work for other people at low salaries. Would you rather have a wardrobe completely of flannel or plaid, or have a wardrobe completely of denim? Now, I don't have too much of a problem with any of them. A lot of my collared shirts are plaid anyway. I probably have to go with completely flannel plaid, which most people agree with me. It's just everything denim, that just sounds very uncomfortable, because that means your shirt, your underwear, your socks. At least the flannel and denim are softer than, or flannel and plaid. I apologize. There's my crappy speaking going there. Um, yeah, I'm just going to shut the hell up now. Would you rather have a tapeworm that eventually kills you or have AIDS? Wow, that is a dark question. Um, because both of those completely sucks. Having a tapeworm that eventually kills you or having AIDS. I don't know. That is not good. I'm going to have to go with AIDS because it doesn't say that that's going to be what kills you. So, and with all the technological advances in medicine and everything, it might be more manageable. So, that was kind of tough. If you had your choice of portable game device, would you rather choose a Nintendo DS or a PSP? There's no choice there. Of course, I'm going to choose the Nintendo DS. I am a huge Pokemon geek, and I can't play Pokemon on the PlayStation Portable, so I'm choosing the DS. Most people would choose a PSP. Would you rather own a mini horse or own a regular horse? Well, I'm allergic to alfalfa, so either way, I'm going to be miserable. But if I got to own one, I'm going to own a regular horse simply because I can ride it. Though a mini horse would be a little more manageable, I'm going to own a regular horse. A lot of people agree with me. Would you rather have 2 million YouTube subscribers or have 1 million Twitter followers? Well, seeing as I'm just now starting out on YouTube, and I'm hoping that eventually I will actually be good enough to get to 2 million, I know that's a long way off, if ever, but I really don't use Twitter. I'll only be using Twitter for my YouTube channel, so I'd rather have 2 million YouTube subscribers. A lot of people agree with me. Would you rather go to prison for 5 years or watch every episode of Full House? What's wrong with Full House? I used to love that show. I'd rather watch Full House than go to prison, for sure. Yeah. What's wrong with Full House? Full House was a good show. Because you 14%, you 154,920 people were you're just weird. Would you rather hoard or compulsively clean? I'd rather compulsively clean. That way I have space. Most people agree with me there too. Would you rather live in a giant shoe or live in a giant peach? Is the shoe used? Is the shoe going to smell like athlete's foot? That's the big question. Because I know living in a giant peach, eventually the peach is going to rot. And that's not going to smell good. So I'm going to have to choose live in a giant shoe. I do get it. James and the Giant Peach and the little old lady who lived in a shoe. I do get the reference. I'm going to have to agree with the little old lady, though. Would you rather be a regular on daily soap opera or make one-line cameos in 3 large Hollywood blockbusters each year? I would rather make one-line cameos. Honestly, I don't watch soap operas. I do watch a lot of movies, so being able to see myself on the big screen would probably be better for me. So, most people agree with me there too. Would you rather store all your photos on Facebook or store all your photos on Flickr? I don't use Flickr. I do use Facebook a lot. And I don't really take many photos, and the photos I do take usually end up on Facebook anyway, so I'll store all my photos on Facebook. Would you rather have to eat tree bark for 1 meal a day or have to pour cold milk over everything you eat? So you have to eat tree bark for 1 meal a day or have have cold milk over everything you eat, I'm going to choose the tree bark because nothing's saying that the tree bark is going to kill you. It's not going to taste good, but it's only one meal. Pouring cold milk over everything. So if I cook up a steak and then I have to pour cold milk over it or pour cold milk over shrimp, that just doesn't sound good at all. So I'm going to have to eat tree bark for one more bit. If you were starving, would you rather eat your own hand or eat a loved one's eye? I'm going to leave this one for you guys. Let me know what you would choose in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I will try to work on not pausing so much when I'm talking and not bumbling over my words. I know I've been talking about that a lot over the last couple of episodes that I've made, but I'm just now starting off doing this, so I'm sorry. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys decided in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.